So either Chris Paul or Giannis Antetokounmpo are going to win their first NBA championship, and everybody keeps asking me who I'm picking to win this upcoming NBA Finals, and my heart says the Phoenix Suns are going to win this championship because of Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul deserves it. He's one of my favorite point guards ever in the history of the game. But my head says the Milwaukee Bucks are going to win, and I just feel like if they can get a 85% version of Giannis Antetokounmpo in this finals, I don't know what's going to happen, if he's going to be fully healthy, if he's going to even play in general. I'm sure he's going to try to give it a go, knowing him. He's a competitor. But I just feel like if they get an 85% version of Giannis Antetokounmpo, then the Bucks have a good chance of winning this upcoming NBA Finals. I feel like the Bucks are more seasoned. They've been together collectively longer than the Phoenix Suns in this roster. I feel like the Milwaukee Bucks defense can be very versatile against the Phoenix Suns, just like I said against the Brooklyn Nets. They can go 1 through 5 on the basketball court if they start Bobby Portis at the 5 position, and then they can switch everything. And then you got guys that can guard Devin Booker and Chris Paul and make things very difficult for them. You got PJ Tucker, who's very strong. He uses physicalness against Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Then you got Chris Mills, who's also excellent defender, very long. Then you got Drew Holiday, and we know what he's about. And then I think last series when Giannis went down, unlocked something in Drew Holiday, made him more aggressive on the offensive side of the basketball court. And I just feel that as great as this Phoenix Suns team has been, I just feel that this Milwaukee Bucks team, they can score and they can also defend at a very, very high level. And I just feel that that may be too much for the Phoenix Suns. Now, I hope I'm wrong, because in my heart, I want the Phoenix Suns to win. I want Chris Paul to get his first championship. Everybody knows how I feel about Devin Booker and everything that he's been through since he was drafted in 2015. People saying empty stats. People saying that, was he good? People calling him overrated, said he was just putting up, all these crazy numbers on a bad team. He doesn't have a positive impact on winning. He's been the Phoenix Suns' best player. People are going to talk about Chris Paul and his leadership and all that. But I'm here to tell you that Devin Booker has been the Suns' best overall player this entire season. And they go as Devin Booker goes. If Devin Booker has a bad game, it's a wrap. So Devin Booker has to be special. Devin Booker has to come out in this NBA Finals. He has to want it. He has to want to leave his mark, start his legacy. And what better way to do it in these NBA Finals? So hopefully, my heart says the Phoenix Suns, and I want the Phoenix Suns to get it done. I want the Phoenix Suns to prove me wrong, essentially. But my head says that the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's a 2-time MVP, who's won the Defensive Player of the Year award at 26 years old and winning all the awards and winning a NBA Finals, who's going to put him on a crazy list of great players. Now, I'm not going to be like some of these NBA analysts that comes out and say, like, Giannis, if he wins this championship, he's going to be a top 20 of all-time player. I'm not doing that, because it's a whole lot of things that go into when we talk about all-time rankings, but it's going to help his case of starting to build his legacy when we talk about great players and being mentioned with some of those great names over the course of his long career, because he's only 26 years old. So, and I feel like if you're Chris Paul, you waited your entire career for this, and this is your best opportunity to win a NBA championships. And also the Phoenix Suns got to be very smart. They got to get DeAndre Ayton involved and make him a member of this Phoenix Suns team when it comes to giving him the ball offensively in the post, let him go to work, and not just, going Devin Booker, Chris Paul, 1-2 punch. They got to feed DeAndre Ayton early on and get him involved, because he's a monster as well, and he needs his touches. So, once again, my heart says the Phoenix Suns, but my head says the Milwaukee Bucks. And I'm going to say Milwaukee Bucks probably in 7 games if Giannis is 85%. But hopefully it goes 7 games, and then we get an epic game 7, and then Chris Paul and Devin Booker can come on top. But I'm going to say, once again, my heart says the Phoenix Suns, but my head says the Milwaukee Bucks in 7.